Ready? 5 seconds. Madam Deputy Chairperson, I generally support the bill, though it has come rather late. The nation has to develop civilization, culture, and promote national unity and integrity. The communication system should be of a high order. Without accessibility and contact and mobility of the people, the nation and its economic development and cultural improvement cannot make any progress. I believe in this. My first comment on this measure would be that the government has not considered for nearly 44 years the development of communication system as a national priority. Obviously, in such circumstances, the funds provided by the center and the states as a whole to develop a credible effect transport system in the country was far from adequate. The seventh plan has made a provision of rupees 1600 crores for the national highways. The government has spent nearly rupees 300 crores. Rupees 1600 crores is not at all adequate to develop the national highways system, considering the huge cost involved and the escalation cost involved. My friend has given the percentage of highways as compared to the other system, which is only 2% of the total road system. Compared to other countries in the world, this 2% is too meager. I very well wish that in the next plan, 8th plan, we should have a target of 5 to 7% and funds have got to be promoted for that purpose. In the Constitution, item 23 and 24 refer to national highways and waterways were neglected completely and highways development is very unsatisfactory. Even in this, there has been an uneven development. Firstly, as a person coming from south, I am forced to remark that the government of India policy in respect of development of national highways has gone in favor of North India. I would like him to give me information regarding highways in each state, and particularly I am interested to know about my own state Karnataka, where the development of national highway is very poor. There has been discrimination followed by the central government in respect of development of national highways in various states. Second, the quality standard of the national highways in anything but satisfactory. I do not find any difference between national highways and the other state road system. The international standards are not followed even in the system of national highways. So my second comment is international standard rather than national standards should be followed. If you go to western countries, when you move on an automobile, you do not have a feeling that you are moving. Surface is so smooth. Roads are large and there is no noise. I am not commenting on the vehicles which they are using, but they are so perfect. I would like every corner of India to be connected with national highways from south to north and from east to west. So, international standards norms should be observed in the construction and maintenance of national highways. I have no objection if the government collects fees for that purpose. In express highways in advanced countries, they collect fees, and this is used for maintenance. A similar thing can be done regarding the bill which is under discussion. I would like to say that it is necessary to have, apart from the National Highways Authority which you are creating and which welcome a national fund to finance the highways, because I visualize financial operations to be larger and larger in future. A separate authority to raise resources for the national authority should be considered, and that body should have all the powers to raise resources through bonds, debentures, through loans, getting aid from world bodies and the like. Thirdly, we have neglected SI waterways in this country. Sometime when Mr. K.L. Rao was minister, he talked about the linking of Brahmaputra, Gangas and Kaveri, and he gave an estimate, a financial estimate also at that time. In Brahmaputra and some other rivers, we have so much of water that we are facing floods every year. We should have a separate department to look after floods and flood ravages. At the same time, we should develop the internal water system, and in this regard, I would say that we should have a plan to link up Brahmaputra, Ganga and Kaveri. I welcome the idea that in future the center will ask the state government, whenever they create canals for irrigation, they should also keep in mind navigation. I welcome this idea, and I would like this idea to be enlarged. A master plan should be prepared for developing the national waterways in this country. I think that is going to be the cheaper thing about Karnataka. I would like my friend not to consider that Karnataka is ruled by a non-Congress government. I do not attribute any motive to him. I am not making any criticism, and I am just making an observation. It is appropriate that this state, whose economic edifice is based on horticulture, agriculture and animal husbandry, should now have a full-fledged agricultural university. The aim of agricultural universities is to relate education to the needs of our rural areas. Mahatma Gandhi once said that unless the divorce between intellect and labor is ended, our dream for a prosperous rural India will not come true. Stop.